Hey guys, Michael here. This is going to be one of my more serious videos. Now, today's topic, what is it? What is love? What really is love? Now, I see a lot in the spiritual community that people will say, I love you, I love and light, or any of those. And some people are going to disagree with me on this. I know there's going to be some hate comments, or that you're on the wrong path, or you're being really negative. But let me tell you something. People that say I love you, like that just say I love you and like love and light, but there's no meaning behind the words themselves. Like there's no real energy behind them. It means nothing. It absolutely means nothing. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. It will mean nothing. What true love is when someone comes up to you and they come up to you with a warm heart, and what they're doing is they're really genuinely wanting to talk to you and understand you and make an effort on really getting to know you as a friend personally, not just like because they want to help people, or they want to be a spiritual guru or a teacher. What really is love is when you go up to a person every day and you're concerned for them, just as a friend, or you're just willing to go and hang out with people and just have a friendship. Like I see a lot of times, like what'll happen is like people that get really spiritual, they tend to lock themselves away and like are really hurt a lot of the times and not talking to other people a lot of times. Like the real them, I mean the real them, they put themselves above everybody. And when you went over to your grandma's, like if you had a good grandma, she would always make sure everyone got a cookie, or everyone got a hug, some love, and got to play with each other. That's real love. When you go up to somebody and you really want to just give them a hug just 'cause. You don't want to like have any ulterior motive. There's no like anything that's there to just say that they want to just have some like control over you. And I've seen a lot of people do that. Like they'll say, I love you, and why don't you love me back? Or like you'll see this a lot of times between guys and girls. It's like, I love you so much and I paid for your car payment. It's like, you should love me. You should love me. I should be able to go and do these things with you. No, 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 no. Love is freely given from the heart. Love is truly freely given from the heart. And I've had a few friends in my life like that have shown me true love, the ones that have gone out of their way and said, hey, how you doing, or hey, what's up, or offered some really good advice that wasn't aimed at like putting you down, but was very constructive on building you up. Love is action. Action is the key word. And if you say that, well, you should love me and support what I'm doing just because you love me, and that's not unconditional love. If you don't support me, that's putting fear into love. You're putting a condition on that. It's like if you have unconditional love, you're supposed to love me for no matter what. Yes, to a point that is true. But you're supposed to be there for people that love you. You're supposed to be there. And that's why we're on this planet. I see so many people that get on the spiritual path, they throw their emotions away. They throw them away. And it's just so sad. Like, I have literally thought about this for days and how I could talk to you guys about this, like, and without upsetting a bunch of people. But honestly, those people that just throw away their emotions, or they say emotions get in the way, emotions get in the way, and yes, to a point they do. But you're learning how to not react anymore, and starting to learning how to react. That's how you're supposed to rise in up there. You're supposed to gain higher emotions where you could express true love, that Christ consciousness. And I don't mean like, there's a lot of things about Christ consciousness people don't understand. Christ consciousness is a level of understanding and love and kindness and compassion towards other people. And hello from one of my viewers. Hello, Nicole. But I don't know if you guys have seen the same thing. Like, I'm not going to name any names, but there's people that have been good friends of mine, very good friends. And, just because, one thing told them or one thing happened, it's just like, and that's not even your fault. And there's no, like, if you're a friend to somebody, there's supposed to be some forgiveness or talking to that other person and showing them love. Like, let me tell you guys about an experience I had. I went for a while to a group down in Riverton, some older psychic ladies, and I'll admit I was a bit of a airhead, so to speak. But once they got me a bit calmed down and started talking to me, it's like they were understanding me. They wanted to understand. They wanted to talk to me on a level. And that's how you relate to people. You go and start talking to them and caring about them. You don't go up and say, like, well, I know all this and this and this, and you should know exactly, like, to follow what I say, no matter what. And you and friends should not have to impress each other. Friends should just be there just to be friends. The point of all this, guys, is stop throwing your emotions away. Stop. We are on this planet to harness these emotions, to make them higher than what they are, and transform them into something beautiful, something so much more. I feel like I make a muck of this video. But yeah, just the point is, just go up and love them as your friends. There's no reason to impress them. There is no reason at all. Just be you. You don't have to be anyone else. You don't have to be this great spiritual teacher. You don't have to be this great guru or anything else, or this great star being, or this great savior of any kind. Just be you and go talk to people. And I just want to say to you guys, I love you all very much. Like, of all the people that I've watched, like, I am very glad to have you guys, because you know what, I'm glad I'm able to go out there and help every one of you guys every day. And I realized tonight I wasn't able to get that challenge quite done, and I'm still working on it. But the only thing I would say to take away from this video is love other people. Don't shut down your emotions. Don't try to impress other people. Just be you. And I'm trying not to cry in this. Really, really trying hard. Anyways, does anyone have any questions? I know there's a few of you watching out there. I'll wait about another minute, but I'm just going to talk while I wait to see if there's any questions about this. Now, I want to talk to you guys a bit about while we're on the planet. Like I mentioned before, we're here to transform the emotions. Nowhere else in the universe is there emotions here. Yes, they were here to help survive in the density, but we are transforming them. People want to have all these wonderful emotions. That's why they say love and light, love and light. But as soon as any bad emotion comes along, they shut it down and they're afraid of it. And they don't want it because they just think it's negative. But it's not. You can take those emotions and make them constructive. Like sadness, really sad. And you know what's the greatest thing about sadness? You can take it and transform it into some of the most wonderful experiences. Like, I'm not going to name any names, but there was one time, like, I was walking home and I'd gotten into a fight with somebody, and you know, I could have been really, really angry at them, and I could have, you know, let them have it when I got home, but I didn't. I wanted to work with them. I wanted to give them a try, and then I'm not saying that people that are abusive to you that you should have to work with them. Just forgive them and move on. Yeah, if people are abusive to you, but if they're true friends that really love you, give them a chance. Give them a chance. Because otherwise, this spiritual lifestyle can get very lonely for you. And there's a lot of fear people will put out with information like everyone's controlling us and everything. And yes, to a point that's true. But you know why I'm not afraid? I'm not afraid because I know that in here, if you have love in your heart and you take information with a grain of salt and don't just do things on a whim just because some great spiritual teacher or guru told you, test it first. Even Buddha has talked about the same thing. With that, always test it first. Just because someone said it doesn't mean it's true. This includes spirits or anything from another dimension. Anyway, there's the one question before I go. Alright. That's true. I used to be shy. When I worked a bit, brought me out, and now I just say hi and talk to everyone. Lol. Yeah. Anyways, I think I've kept you guys long enough, and I hope I didn't just botch this video or whatever. Just be kind to other people, okay? Just be kind. Don't try to impress other people or try to feed your own ego. Just be there for them as a friend, a very caring friend that's not has any aim to like put you in a place of power over them or anything. Make sure you have that. And I want to express to you guys, it's like not everyone works by negative reinforcement when you want someone to change. Not everyone works that way. People that are really big feelers like me or that have autism or Asperger's, if you try to use negative reinforcement, they're going to move right away from you. Because you know what? What I've learned over the years is that people with disabilities they usually have a much higher vibration than most people. And that's not to say that they're better than anyone, but they realize what is love and what is not. Anyways, guys, have a good week. I love you guys all, and have a wonderful day.